Yo, yo, what's good? It's your boy, E Brown. We in here. We back. It's been a minute. Man. Man. Life's been crazy. But yeah, we're back. So we're breaking down the next 5 songs today of Mosaic. So usually, for people who don't know how this works, we're going through my entire catalog. We started from the beginning back in 2016, and each week we break down a song or a couple songs off of a project. We're on the Mosaic project right now, and we're breaking down the next 5 songs, which are Interview Back to the Hood featuring Fresh C, Monster, Potent, A Soft Place Interlude in My Way. So yeah, it's going to be dope. Yo, what's up, Johnny? Appreciate you for coming. Evening, EB. I love it. That's like the most, that's the most, I want to say, craziest way somebody's ever like greeted me. Not like crazy in a bad way, but like crazy in like, I've never had people being like, evening, EB. So that's fire. Appreciate you, Johnny. But yeah, so usually we play the songs, then we go back through them and break them down piece by piece. I know it's been like a week or so since we've done this, but yeah, we're gonna restart at the interview because I feel like the interview, this skit, is so pivotal to like the back half of the Mosaic EP and what it stands for and what goes into it. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into it, and then we're gonna break it down, and then we're gonna run into the next song, Back to the Hood. So let's get it.
So tell me what you think about Emanuel Brown.
Emanuel Brown has always been that one guy that helps motivate me to draw, to thrive, to be the better version of me. His music is a good vibe, positive, calm, collective. Cannot go a day without listening to at least a couple of his songs. He's a pretty good guy. Someone to look up to.
So that's the end of the interview skit. And the reason I think that skit is so important, for people who haven't watched the other breakdowns of Mosaic, you should go check it out. It's in the playlist, song breakdowns with EB on my channel. It really sets the tone because, like, in the beginning, we have Nikki. Shout out to Nikki from Canada. Shout out to Canada. Shout out to Surrey, Vancouver, Canada. You know, she's a dope artist or a person who was nice enough to do those skits. And I wanted to set up the skits around like what people think of my music, what my music means to them. And within this album, you know, from the beginning to the end, we're talking about this continuous struggle that I was going through at this time of my life on like if music was what I wanted to do or if other things, you know, I wanted to do, which way was I going to lead my life? And I think it's very important to find that balance within myself and also to show the representation of what my music has done for other people when I may not had always seen what it was doing for them, but what I always thought it was doing just for me. So that's why I feel like the interview where Nikki is talking to Francisco, shout out Francisco, and you know, who's from Tucson, Arizona, I thought it was pivotal to have that. And what it leads into, which is the Back to the Hood song featuring Fresh C. Shout out to him. So like, yeah, let's run that back and let it run straight into Back to the Hood.
So tell me what you think about Emanuel Brown.
Emanuel Brown has always been that one guy that helps motivate me to draw, to thrive, to be the better version of me. His music is a good vibe, positive, calm, collective. Cannot go a day without listening to at least a couple of his songs. He's a pretty good guy. Someone to look up to.
Fuck all that. Let's get back to the block, though.
Hey, let's get this money, nigga. Yeah.
And this is Back to the Hood, the next song. Let's go.
Back to the hood where they dare your ass to go flex. No checks, they be grinding, make their ears stretch. Staying fresh on the avenue. Ducking red and blue, they flagging too. Hear them sirens, then it's time to move. It ain't a game, we gon' make it clear. Dodge the morgue by another year. Them Vice fans might reappear. The steady struggle of just living here. Better come correct, go protect your neck. That ain't a threat, but it's popping in these streets. Days feel like weeks, motherfuckers never sleep. Step to me, better watch how you speak. That chrome ready, get to shooting them rounds. How it sounds is not safe with children around. Give me my escape, think I found a way. Grid down your plate, take a shot to make the NBA. If not that, then I'll cook away. Build my stripes in this powder game. Cause that Ziploc from the wristwatch, you get stock. Get a Ferrari from cutting these rocks. You'll be shocked from all that I seen. Close the game over, yeah, 15. I felt obligated, it's in my genes. Rep your set, get respect in the green. I wanted into the life of the five. No jive, but the OG said I can't ride. Wanted in to be repping the slime, chase the grind, but Joe told me, let's keep you alive. Back to the hood where they get your ass to go flex. No checks, they be grinding, make their ears stretch. Staying fresh on the avenue, ducking red and blue. They flagging too, hear them sirens, then it's time to move. It ain't a game, we gon' make it clear. Dodge the morgue by another year. Them Vice fans might reappear. The steady struggle of just living here.
Yeah, in my half white to half crazy. Picking signs outside to pick the color lines in my city. Police sirens been quiet since the peace treaty. Red and blue Nike Cortez covered the sky's beauty. Nah, y'all don't know the half of it. My teacher told me I ain't shit but a stupid Mexican. Your people trim my trees, you fucking spit, why don't you hang from me? Shit took a wrong device, end of life, overdose on heroin. There I am, meddling medicine, 42nd and 3rd. Giving blessings out of cellophane, word. Hiding my devilish grin under my Los Angeles brand. Killing my own kind with poisonous amphetamine. Pledging allegiance to the bandana in my denim, man. Dying over the color he spilled when they killed him, man. Damn, cut for the cloth they imitate, images they portray. Engraved in my equilibrium with the switchblade. Let me demonstrate, spark to the bomb they detonate. Resonate, fuck I hate this place. One step from heaven, knee deep in hell, dodging that early fate. Catching the stray was my biggest nightmare. Dreams turned into reality, Porky died right
back
there.
Back to the hood where they get your ass to go flex. No checks, they be grinding, make their ears stretch. Staying fresh on the avenue, ducking red and blue. They flagging too, hear them sirens, then it's time to move. It ain't a game, we gon' make it clear. Dodge the morgue by another year. Them Vice fans might reappear. The steady struggle of
yeah, so that is Back to the Hood. And, you know, the craziest part about that is, like, the song is, you know, like, you have the interview skit where it's, like, Nikki and Francisco talking about, like, what does Emanuel Brown's music do for you? And then, like, Francisco saying all these things that are so, he's saying all these things that are so positive, so great about my music, right? Which I'm grateful for. And what I really wanted to do leading into Back to the Hood was have it be like, man, fuck all that, what he's talking about. Like, we still out here trying to, like, find these ways to be successful and getting money and, like, being, you know, better than we were. But it's like, I don't want people to forget, like, even though I am in this better place, that I was still in this place, which is why we started like this.
Fuck all that. Let's get back to the block, though.
Hey, let's get this money, nigga.
Right, because it's like, okay, that's great, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still fighting this battle within myself, too, right? And then we come in, you know.
Back to the hood where they dare your ass to go flex. No checks, they be grinding, make their ears stretch. Staying fresh on the avenue, ducking red and blue. They flagging too, hear them sirens, then it's time to move. It ain't a game, we gon' make it clear. Dodge the morgue by another year. Them Vice fans might reappear. The steady struggle of just living here. Better come correct, go protect your neck. That ain't a threat, but it's popping in these streets. Days feel like weeks, motherfuckers never sleep. Step to me, better watch how you speak. That chrome ready, get to shooting them rounds. How it sounds is not safe with children around. Give me my escape, think I found a way. Grid down your plate, take a shot to make the NBA. If not that, then I'll cook away. Build my stripes in this powder game.
See, that's like a double, triple entendre right there in my mind, because it's like, take a shot to make the NBA. If not that, then I'll cook away. Earn my stripes like a referee. Earn my stripes in this powder game, right? Cooking crack or whatever, right? Because that Ziploc from the rich watch, you get stock, get a Ferrari from cutting these rocks, right? Because that's all I seen growing up was a lot of drug dealers, dope boys, gangbangers, like selling all this kinds of like crack, cocaine, and they got Ferraris, they got nice shit, like, and it's just like, when you see that so much, you're just like, damn, maybe I should be doing that, because they, instead of me going to school or whatever, it's like, well, back to the hood, where they dare your ass to go flex, no checks, make, so that's where, like, I felt like it was important to embody that in the verse, to like let you know, like, this is still the reality. Even if I know I can be better, even if other people think I can be better, this is still the reality of where I am.
Cause that Ziploc from the wristwatch, you get stock, get a Ferrari from cutting these rocks. You'll be shocked from all that I seen. Close the game over, yeah, 15. I felt obligated, it's in my genes. Rep your set, get respect in the green. I wanted into the life of the 5, no job, but the OG said I can't ride. Wanted in to be rapping the slime, chase the grind, but Joe told me, let's keep you alive.
Yeah, and then that line right there, I wanted into the life of the 5, no job, but the OG said I can't ride. I wanted in to be repping the slime. Slime is like slang terminology that a lot of, Bloods use now, right? A lot of my family's lineage is filled with gang activity and Bloods. A lot of them, thankfully, have, most of them have cleaned their life up. I wanted into the life of the 5, no job, but the OG said I can't ride, because one of the OGs was like original gangsters, if you don't know what that means, is one of my cousins, and I wanted in to be repping the slime, chase the grind, but Joe told me, let's keep you alive. And my cousin Joe's a year older than me, and his brother was into all those illicit activities as well as Joe was, and I really was around it so much, like when I would visit them or when I was living in Jersey, or like, I had a friend growing up named Juju who was a Blood. So it was like, yo, like, I want in, right? Because like I seen what they were doing. I seen the money they were getting. I seen all the things they were doing. And, my cousin Joe said to me, I wanted in to be repping the slime, chase the grind, but Joe told me, let's keep you alive. And it's like, that's in the time where I was growing up, where people would like try to keep you away from that if they think you can be something better, even if other people were pulling you in it. So that was like an ode and like a thank you to my cousin Joe for just being like, nah, let's keep you alive type of deal. But let's keep it moving. And then we got Fresh's verse coming up. I wish he could have been here so he can explain his verse a lot better than probably I can. But yeah, let's go.
To the hood where they dare your ass to go flex. No checks, they be grinding, make their ends stretch. Staying fresh on the avenue. Ducking red and blue, they flagging too. Hear them sirens, then it's time to move. It ain't a game, we gon' make it clear.
I wanted to add them sirens in too to give like a little variation in the second
Vice
hook.
fans might reappear.
Here comes
The
Fresh.
steady struggle of just living here.
Yeah, in my half white to half crazy. Picking signs up
So he's half white, half Mexican. So let's start there.
outside to pick the color lines in my city. Police sirens been quiet since the peace treaty. Red and blue Nike Cortez covered the sky's beauty. Nah, y'all don't know the half of it. My teacher told me I ain't shit but a stupid Mexican. Your people trim my trees, you fucking spick, why don't you hang with me? Shit took a wrong device, end of life overdose on heroin.
Now that whole thing right there where he's talking about his teacher saying he's just a stupid Mexican and like he can't do anything better in his life, and then his teacher ends up like overdosing on heroin. I think that's like a crazy like flip and turn of events, right? It's like she took her own advice, overdosing on heroin. It's like, damn, like that's wild. Like to even think that that's something he had to deal with and live with and go through, and was told that he couldn't be great, and now he is great, and this own person that told him he couldn't be great isn't even here anymore. So I think that's a wild part. And I really wanted to drop out the instrumentation a little bit so like you could feel that a little more.
Cover the sky's beauty. Nah, y'all I don't know the half of it. My teacher told me I ain't shit, but a stupid Mexican. Yo, people trim my trees, you fucking spick, why don't you hang from me? Shit took a wrong device, said no life, overdose on heroin. There I am, meddling medicine, 42nd and 3rd. Giving blessings out of cellophane, word. Hiding my devilish grin under my Los Angeles brand. Killing my own kind with poisonous amphetamine. Pledging allegiance to the...
I think that's super dope too. Killing my own kind with poisonous amphetamine. It's like, because literally a lot of the problems that we see in any inner city, small city, where, you know, every city, every place has a bad area, right? And the biggest problem with those areas is that we're doing it to ourselves, right? And we don't even know we're doing it to ourselves because all we have is like this closed-minded way of thinking. So I think that was ingenious how he put that in his verse.
Bandana in my denim, man. Dying over the color he spilled when they killed him, man. Damn. Comfort about the imitate images they portray. Break through my equilibrium with the switchblade. Let me demonstrate. Spark to the bomb, they detonate. Resonate. Fuck, I hate this place. One step from heaven, knee deep in hell, dodging that early fate. Catching the straight was my biggest nightmare. Dreams turned into reality. Porky died right
Back
there.
to the hood where they dare your ass to go.
And, you know, just to end in his verse, you know, biggest fear was catching a stray, you know, happened just right there. Dreams turned to reality and Porky died right there. That was like his best friend, he said. And he said his best friend died in his arms. So it's like, that's some heavy shit. And I think it's like the realization of what a lot of people have to live with. Even people are living through to today, which is why I always want to include these perspectives in the music, just so people know, like, you know, even if you were there, you can get past that. You know, Fresh is past that, I'm past that. And, yeah, let's finish it up. And we're going to let it run right into the next song, Monster, too. I'm not even going to stop it.
Flex, no checks. They be grinding, make their ears stretch. Staying fresh on the avenue. Ducking red and blue. They flagging too. Hear them sirens, then it's time to move. It ain't a game, we gon' make it clear. Dodge the morgue by another year. Them Vice fans might reappear. The steady struggler just living here.
Going right into Monster. I felt like this was an appropriate song right after.
Been taking all these days just to find my way. Pen to pad, man, for sure, always. All these words I write, think for sure in the end I might be more likely to share it with the world. I observe how the tides have turned. Bridges they burn from repetition of wordplay. I can't say, be giving all I can to achieve these dreams. Drop balls, I mean, now paint these scenes. Cause they keep telling me to live your life. I just need me to pin in my feeling like maybe I'm built for this life. The heartbreak and low tides got me feeling like a monster. Feeling like a monster. From my past to these raps, get the grass, got me feeling all cautious. Thinking sometimes if it's alright and what did it cost us? Do I love what I'm involved in? Cause I'm feeling like a monster.
Hey.
They like Reddy said, that's a bad motherfucker, I'm a threat on the mic in these streets, niggas never gon' test, no flexing, but I'm destined, I go hard with it, it's God-given, I got no limits, so tell me what you see when I touch these beats or embrace these streets, this ain't a movie, but I'm in too deep, real talk, this is what I see, how I breathe, I be your edge, cause I'm looking for hope, feel like I'm found in these words that I wrote, say what I'm doing with a joke, it's either this or I'm selling some dope. But I feel like I'm finding my clarity from these beats and this mic is my therapy. It's scaring me. It's scaring me. And how it turned me to a monster.
Hey.
I'm feeling like a monster. From my past to these raps, getting grass got me feeling all cautious. Thinking sometimes it's just alright and what did it cost us? Do I love what I'm involved in? Cause I'm feeling like a monster. Feeling like a monster. From my past to these raps, get a grass, got me feeling all cautious. Thinking sometimes this is alright and what did it cost us? Do I love what I'm involved in? Cause I'm feeling like a monster. Monster, monster.
Yeah.
Got me feeling like a monster.
So that's Monster. You know, we just let it run. So Monster is like one of those songs where it's like, we just talked about some heavy topics and back to the hood, right? And it's like, with Monster, I really wanted it to be like, I was getting to this point in my life where I felt like the music really mattered to me. Like pursuing music was something I really wanted to do. So we're gonna run it back. And I felt like, I also wanted people to know that I was still a beast in the streets.
Taking all these days just to find my way. Pen and pad, for sure, always. All these words I write. Think for sure in the end I might be more likely to share with the world. I observe how the tides have turned. Bridges they burn from repetition and wordplay. I can't say be giving all I can to achieve these dreams. Drop balls, now paint these scenes. Cause they keep telling me to live your life. I just need me to pen and mic. Feeling like maybe I'm built for this life. The heartbreak and low tides got me feeling like a monster.
And the crazy part about that whole verse is like I really wanted it to embody like the struggle of like being in the struggle of both ways. Like in the last breakdown when we did Friction, there was a struggle within Friction where it was like, damn, do I really want to be in these streets all the time? Or do I really want to like just be devoted to my craft and being the best I can at writing music and putting my thoughts from pen to pad? So it's like been taking all these days just to find my way, pen to pad, and for sure always. Like, cause that had been like the only sure thing in my life, my upbringing was music. Find my love for music, what music meant for me. All these words I write, think for sure in the end I might be more likely to share with the world I observe, how the tides have turned, bridges they burn from repetition and wordplay. I can't say, and it's like, how the tides have turned, how my thought process has changed from just being this one guy who thinks I can only be one thing, but I could be another thing in this music space and do something that can help other people be better than they are today. From repetition of wordplay, I can't say, been giving all I can to achieve these dreams, drop bars now paint these scenes, cause they keep telling me to live your life. I just need me to pen a mic, feeling like maybe I'm built for this life. And when I say maybe I'm built for this life, maybe I'm built for this life for music. Maybe I'm built for this life of just like doing nothing but bad shit. What did I say? Maybe I'm built for this life, feeling like maybe I'm built for this life. The heartbreak and low tides got me feeling like a monster. And it's like you take it how you want it. It's pills and applesauce.
Built for this life, the heartbreak and low tides got me feeling like a monster. Feeling like a monster. From my past to these raps, get the grass, got me feeling all cautious. Thinking sometimes if it's alright and what did it cost us? Do I love what I'm involved in? Cause I'm feeling like a monster.
I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory for sure. Let's get to the second verse.
They like ready, said that's a bet, motherfucker, I'm a threat on the mic in these streets, niggas never gon' test, no flexing, but I'm destined, I go hard with it, it's God-given, I got no limits, so tell me what you see when I touch these beats or embrace these streets, this ain't a movie, but I'm in too deep, real talk, this is what I see, how I breathe, I be your edge, cause I'm looking for...
See, now that bar right there, this ain't a movie, but I'm in too deep, this is what I see, how I breathe, it's like, I am in too deep into like this, like my love, my fascination with how music can really just change the perspective of people. Like what I'm doing can really change the way that you look at life. Like it can really change the way that you look at life. That's the power of sharing your message or your story with someone else, who may be battling the same things right now. So I think that was important in that line.
Go hard with it, it's God-given, I got no limits, so tell me what you see when I touch these beats or embrace these streets, this ain't a movie, but I'm in too deep, real talk, this is what I see, how I breathe, I be your edge, cause I'm looking for hope, feel like I'm found in these words that I wrote,
come on.
Say what I'm doing with a joke, it's either this or I'm selling some dope. But I feel like I'm finding my clarity from these beats, and this mic is my therapy. It scared me.
This is pretty in and out, for sure.
It scared me. And how it turned me to a monster.
We're gonna let this one ride just into potent.
I'm feeling like a monster.
I feel like it's really self.
From my past to these raps, get the grass, got me feeling all cautious. Thinking sometimes it's just alright, and what did it cost us? Do I love what I'm involved in? Cause I'm feeling like a monster. Feeling like a monster. From my past to these raps, get the grass, got me feeling all cautious. Thinking sometimes this is alright, and what did it cost us? Do I love what I'm involved in? Cause I'm feeling like a monster. Monster, monster.
Yeah.
Got me feeling like a monster.
Then we going right into Potent.
Grab me some strains, it's been one of those days. Grab a Philly or some raw, spike the light it and blaze. Got that indica pain, or that blueberry haze. Smoking potent, got me vibing, catch me riding this wave. Smoking that potent, potent,
Hey.
potent, potent. Cloud nine and I'm floating, floating. Got my mind wide open. Me and all this potent, potent. Potent, potent, hydro that I'm smoking. Living here in this moment. Give me a doobie or two. That's what I do. Indulging all of this flower for me, you're setting the mood. Eyes low from that sticky. Me and Mary ain't no compare. Long nose as I steady roll with this kush steady just soothes my soul. Clear my mind, has lung supply. This hybrid is sativa, make my problems feel leaner. Level up my demeanor. Smoke good cause I need it. Find the rain, I'm chiefing. Helps me battle my demons. Grab me some strains, it's been one of those days. Grab a Philly or some raw, spark the lighter than blaze. Got that indica pain, or that blueberry haze. Smoking potent, got me vibing, catch me riding this wave. Smoking that potent, 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 potent. Cloud nine and I'm floating, floating. Got my mind wide open. Me and all this potent, 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 potent. Hydro that I'm smoking. Living here in this moment. That good smoke, grade A, gives me silence when it's Mayday. My strains heal migraines, that's the shit on my time frame. Give me some more of that. For me, it's more than raps. Lower my problems from hitting this ganja, putting some meat to this monster. Let me just level out, start pushing the devil out. Thought you just getting loud, so where's the loud? Just to mute the sound. Ride a high, floating in the cloud. Keep me there, never bring me down. Feeling good, it's my therapy. Not a lie that it give me ease. Grab me some strains, it's been one of those days. Grab a Philly or some raw, spark the light it and blaze. Got that indica pain, or that blueberry haze. Smoking potent, got me vibing, catch me riding this wave. Smoking that potent, 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 potent. Cloud nine and I'm
This is another one that's really like pills in the applesauce.
Got my mind
You
wide
really
open.
listen to like what's being said in this.
Me and all this potent, 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 potent. Hydro that I'm smoking.
Hey.
Living here in this moment. Me and all this potent, 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 potent. Cloud nine and I'm floating, floating. Got my mind wide open. Me and all this potent.
So that's Potent. That's song number what number is that on the album? I think it's number 8 or 9. But I thought it was important to go from like Monster and talking about like the struggle, you know, like, yo, I can be a beast at rap. I can be a beast in these streets, but like, you know, I think I'm leaning towards choosing what matters to me most. And then it's like, okay, well, if I come over to do this rap stuff, it's like, you know, man, I need to like ease my mind, because a lot of things that, you know, I write about is from experience or stuff that's happened to me or people I know, and sometimes it's hard to relive those things. And it's like, well, what do I do to like relieve that stress? And I smoke weed, right? Which is why Potent was what it was. Shout out to Jonah Toner. Caustic is what he goes by for the production in this, you know. And I wanted to start it with the hook, you know.
Grab me some strains, it's been one of those days. Grab a Philly or some raw, spike the light it and blaze. Got that indica pain, or that blueberry haze. Smoking potent, got me vibing, catch me riding this wave. Smoking that potent, potent, potent.
Pills in the applesauce. For people who don't know what that means, it's basically like there's a message in it, even though it seems like it's not, there's definitely a deeper message to the song. And I really wanted to bring the bounce, talk about weed, right? People love smoking weed, but it's like, hold on, listen to why I'm smoking weed, right? And here it is.
Give me a doobie or two. That's what I do. Indulging all of this flower for me, you're setting the mood. Eyes low from that sticky. Me and Mary ain't no compare. Blowing nose as I steady roll with this kush steady just soothes my soul. Clear my mind, has lung supply. This hybrid is sativa, make my problems feel leaner. Level out my demeanor. Smoke good cause I need it. While I'm rating, I'm chiefing. Helps me battle my demons.
And see, like, the one thing I think that's so genius about this song and how we wrote Potent was, I'm just setting you up, right? I'm setting you up with the verse. Just make you think like, yo, let's just talk about smoking weed. Give me a doobie or two. This is what I do. Indulging all of this flower for me is setting the mood. Eyes low from that sticky. Me and Mary ain't no comparing. Blowing noses, I steady roll with this kush steady just soothes my soul. Clear my mind, right? So this is where the switch comes, where it's like, here's the message, right? Here's where it's no longer just about smoking weed. Clear my mind as lung supply. This hybrid of sativa make my problems feel leaner. Level out my demeanor. Smoke good because I need it. While I'm writing, I'm chiefing. It helps me battle my demons, right? And shout out to King Youngblood. He did some production on that, as well as my guy Sam Murner on the beat for mixing and mastering and doing those effects, like those demon, like golly, squeaky effects with it. I really wanted to do that, and I'm glad they could encapsulate that. But that's one thing I think people really miss about this verse.
Living here in this moment.
Damn, did I go back too slow?
Give me a doobie or two.
Sure
Blowing
did.
nose as I steady roll with this kush
Right
steady
here,
just
here we
soothes
go.
my soul. Clear my mind, has lung supply. This hybrid is sativa, make my problems feel leaner. Level out my demeanor. Smoke good cause I need it. While I'm rating, I'm chiefing. Helps me battle my demons. Grab me some strain to spend one of those days. Grab a Philly or some raw, spark the lighter than blaze. Got that indica pain or that blueberry haze. Smoking potent, got me vibing, catch me riding this way. Smoking that potent, 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 potent. Cloud nine and I'm floating, floating. Got my mind wide open.
Hey. And it's back to the applesauce, right? And then the pills are coming in. The second verse.
Hydro that I'm smoking. Living here in this moment.
Here we go.
That good smoke, grade A. Gives me silence when it's Mayday. My strains heal migraines. That's the shit on my time frame. Give me some more of that. For me, it's more than raps. Lower my problems from hitting this ganja, putting some meat to this monster.
Now, that's one of like my favorite lines I think I've ever done in my entire life. It's like, that good smoke, grade A, gives me silence when it's Mayday. Like, gives me silence when like everything is just too much for me to handle. Like when my brain's on 1,000 miles per hour. That good smoke, grade A, gives me silence when it's Mayday. My strains heal migraines. That's the shit in my time frame. Give me some more of that. For me, it's more than raps. Lower my problems from hitting this ganja, putting some ease to this monster, right? Which plays on the last song, Monster, where I'm telling you, like, I am a monster with this rap shit. People have viewed me as a monster, and I come back to that within it. So I just think it's chef's kiss. But yeah, let's keep it moving.
Me just level out, start pushing the devil out. Thoughts are just getting loud, so where's the loud? Just to mute the sound. Ride a high, floating in the cloud. Keep me there, never bring me down. Feeling good, it's my therapy.
Come on,
not
man.
a lie that it
That's
give me
it.
ease. Grab me some strains to spend one of those
back to the hook.
Grab a Philly
Pills
or
with that
some raw,
applesauce,
spark the
people.
lighter than blaze.
Pills with
Got
that
indica
applesauce.
pain or that blueberry haze. Smoking potent, got me vibing, catch me riding this way.
We're gonna let this
Smoking
one
that
run
potent,
to the next skit. The soft place. Yep.
Cloud nine and I'm floating,
Hey.
floating.
Hey.
Got my mind wide open. Me and all this potent, 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 potent. Hydro that I'm smoking. Living here in this moment. Me and all this potent, 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 potent. floating. Got my mind wide open.
Hey.
Me and all this potent.
That's potent. Now we going into the soft place, the interlude, another skit.
I love E. Brown's music because it comes from such a soft place. Like when you first meet him, you wouldn't expect for it to be so inviting and like spiritual. So I just really respect him as an artist.
So one thing I think that I tried to do very well with this album was I wanted to have the messages of the people who supported me the most, who love what I do, who appreciate what I do, and I appreciate them. And I feel like that's the best way I can share my appreciation, by letting them speak on what they feel like my music is for them. I didn't ask them to say anything in particular. They said whatever they felt. And, you know, I thought I wanted to definitely have a couple in there, but I wanted to space them out. Some I didn't use, right, that I'll use for like different projects in the future, which I'm still grateful for all the people who used it. But I wanted to have like a nice balance of music to skits, right? So we did Back to the Hood, Monster, Potent, right? All back to back to back to back. And then the soft place one. The one I think that's so important about this is we're talking about all this detrimental, crazy shit. And then you hear this, which leads into the next song, My Way, which I'm going to play, which is the last one we're breaking down today.
I love E. Brown's music because it comes from such a soft place. Like when you first meet him, you wouldn't expect for it to be so inviting and like spiritual and conceptual. So I just really respect him as an artist.
This joint's called My Way. Yeah.
Hoping that you always by my side. If danger calls, I'm hoping you will ride.
That's that shit, boy. I
Oh
like
yes,
this shit.
you are the highlight of my
A lot of people
life.
really love this song.
Got me going crazy, topsy-turvy, baby, but wait. I'll make you feel safe. But how do I feel today? Lost in so many ways. But I pray, yeah, help me find my way. Help me find my way. I'ma call on you today. Never leave me astray. I give thanks. Feeling like it's really been a minute.
Hey.
Pillow talk with you was a given. But sometimes I feel like I can't get over what it feels like to be around a life full of rage. With you, that you help ease the pain. Let me really know what life you can grow. When I'm with the trial, you lighten the blow. Make me feel high when life threw me low. Didn't really care about my past in the show. Say you were right, never astray. Show me what it's like to live. Then you break my heart again. Gave you all I can give. Hit my emotions again. Buried them deep in the pit. Hoping that you always by my side. If danger calls, I'm hoping you will ride. Oh yes, you are the highlight of my life. Got me going crazy, topsy-turvy, baby, but wait. Just wait. No, I'll make you feel safe. But how do I feel today? Lost in so many ways. But I pray, yeah, help me find my way. Say you helping me, I do agree. But here's the thing, you're a danger to me. So faithful, I'm not grateful. The things that I do, cock and shoot, cause it's true, I care for you. You set the mood. What can I do?
What a vibe. What a vibe.
Get over you, I try to stray, you make me stay, I can't contain, I'm just hoping that you always by my side. If danger calls, I'm hoping you will ride. Oh yes, you are the highlight of my life. Got me going crazy, topsy-turvy, baby, wait. Just wait, I'll make you feel safe. But how do I feel today? Lost in so many ways, but I pray, yeah, help me find my way. me find my way. I'ma call on you today. Never leave me astray. I give thanks.
So one thing like I think that's super important about the soft place interlude that leads into My Way is like there's been a whole bunch of like just negativity, you know, tragicness, right? And then Marina, shout out to Marina, she comes on and says that my music is inviting, it's welcoming, it's soft.
I love E. Brown's music because it
Listen to
comes from
this.
such a soft place. Like when you first meet him, you wouldn't expect for it to be so inviting and like spiritual and conceptual. So I just really respect him as an artist.
And then it goes right into My Way, right? Which is a song I wrote from the perspective of like, you know, caring for somebody, but
Hoping that you always by my side.
they truly don't know that you're there for them all the time because you're not used to having people there for you all the time. So this song is really about my wife and how I struggle with letting people be there for me all the time.
If danger calls, I'm hoping you will ride. Oh yes, you are the highlight of my life.
Come on.
Got me going crazy, topsy-turvy, baby, but wait. I'll make you feel safe. But how do I feel today? Lost in so many ways. But I pray, you help me find my way.
You're good, Kahuna. We're here, bro. I appreciate you for coming. Thank you.
I'ma call on you today.
Yeah, but
Never leave me astray.
man, that's nuts, bro.
I give thanks.
So like that's why I felt like it was so important to like place that interlude with Marina, then have My Way, because she's talking about the softness. And I don't really feel like I show a lot of that softness in me a lot of the times, but I do want people to know it's there. So it's like that's why when the hook comes on, like hoping that you're always by my side. If danger calls, I'm hoping you will ride. Oh yes, you are the highlight of my life, you know. Got me going crazy, topsy-turvy, baby, but wait. Know I make you feel safe, but how do I feel today? You know, what did I say? How do I feel today? Lost in so many ways, but I pray you help me find my way. And it's like, because, you know, we all need people in our lives to help us, like, bring us back to where we are and where we need to be and understand that everything will be okay, you know, even if sometimes it's not. Like, just having people in your lives that make you feel safe is important. And that's why I really wanted to write this song.
Feeling like it's really been a minute. Pillow talk with you was a given. But sometimes I feel like I can't get over what it feels like to be around a life full of rage. With you, that you help ease the pain. Let me really know what life you can grow. When I'm with the trial, you light in the blow. Made me feel high when life threw me low. Didn't really care about my past in the show.
Now I gotta talk on that part, because it's like, just to give some backstory for people who don't know, I am married. But when I met my wife, I was on trial. I was getting ready to go to jail when I met my wife. Like, I was looking at doing a year's time, and you know, she, like, it was just like the first time in my life I really knew that people could care about you and not care about where you come from and what you've done in the past. Like, that's irrelevant. You know, that's the past. This is now. This is the future. So, like, that's why I felt like it was important for me to say, feeling like it's really been a minute. Pillow talk with you was a given, but sometimes I feel like I can't get over what it feels like to be around a life full of rage. With you, though, you help ease the pain. Let me really know what life you can grow. When I'm with the trial, you lighten the blow. Made me feel high when life threw me low. Didn't really care about my past in the shows. Said you a ride, never astray. Show me what it's like to live. Because, like, those are important things that a lot of people don't talk about in music, especially with their partner and the people that know them the best. So I felt like that was something I had to talk about.
To be around a life full of rage. With you, that you help ease the pain. Let me really know what life you can grow. When I'm with the trial, you lighten the blow. Make me feel high when life threw me low. Didn't really care about my past in the show. Say you were right, never astray. Show me what it's like to live. Then you break my heart again. Gave you all I can give. Hit my emotions.
Oh yeah, we got a
again.
music video to this too.
Buried
It's
them deep in the
in the
pit.
chat.
Hoping
Not
that
the
you
chat.
always by my
In the description.
side. Danger cause I'm
Check it out.
hoping you will ride.
And no, in the description,
Oh, yes, you are the
shout out to
highlight of
Trinity.
my life.
She's not my
Got me
wife,
going
but
crazy.
shout out to her for being in this
Topsy-turvy,
video.
baby, but wait. Just wait. I'll make you feel safe.
Another insider thing too. When I made this song, like all those harmonies, like I added those later on. What do you say? Well, that's a good wife. I'm glad you found lightness in your darkness. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. It definitely is. And it's a blessing that a lot of people don't get, that I never take for granted. But another thing about this song too, like when I was making it, you know, I dabble in singing. You know, I think I'm personally, I think I'm a decent singer. I don't think I'm a great singer. A lot of people think I am, and I'm grateful for that. But, you know, I feel like there's a lot more work to be done. So shout out to Sari Savvy, my brother. Shout out to King Dow, my other homie. He'll be on. We'll get to that later. But I sent them this song. Like, I played this song for them, right? And they're like, oh, yeah, this is good. And then I was like, yeah, it's about my wife. And they were like, nah, bro, it's got to be better. So, like, Sari's a singer. Like, he's a singer. He can sing his ass off. So he was like, add more harmonies, add more emotion. Make people understand, like, the severity of this song. And I'm grateful that they talked me into doing that, because this song has resonated with a lot of people, which I'm grateful for. And it's also, you know, helped me become a better artist. And most importantly, the message hits. So let's get it back to it.
Just wait. I'll make you feel safe. But how do I feel today? Lost in so many ways, but I pray, yeah, help me find my way. Say you helping me, I do agree. But here's the thing, you're a danger to me. So faithful, I'm not grateful. The things that I do, cock and shoot, cause it's true, I care for you.
So you know what? Let's talk about that. You're a danger to me, right? I said you're a danger to me. And realistically, it's like, she's not a danger to me, but the danger is that I care about her so much that if something happens, that I will throw everything away for her, right? So I want to make that very clear. That's exactly the verbiage that I was going for in that.
You set the mood.
I was about to say, what the fuck happened? Let's go back a little bit.
What can I do?
Shit tripped me out.
I'm not grateful the things that I do, cock and shoot, cause it's true, I care for you. You set the mood. What can I do? Get over you, I try to stray, you make me stay, I can't contain, I'm just hoping that you always by my side. If danger calls, I'm hoping you will ride. Oh yes, you are the highlight of my life. Got me going crazy, topsy-turvy, baby, wait. Just wait, I'll make you feel safe. But how do I feel today? Lost in so many ways, but I pray, yeah, help me find my way. Help me find my way. I'ma call on you today. Never leave me astray. I give thanks.
Yeah, that's it. What did he say? Johnny said, Kahuna, it's Canadian football playoffs day. My city's team are going to the Grey Cup championship, trying for their first three. That's fire. What Canadian team is it, Johnny? Hit me to that. But while we do that, yeah, so that's the final song on the breakdown for today for Mosaic. We'll end it with My Way. You know, I appreciate you guys for coming, interacting in the chat, sticking around, you know, for this 51 minutes, which is always nuts to me that like you guys want to be here, and I always want to give love to my man Nico for coming up with this idea of me breaking down all my songs from the beginning back in 2016 to now. You know, we're in the middle. We're around 2021 right now with this project, so I'm super grateful for it, the idea, and you know, I'm grateful that people care. You know, to know the story, the backstory of my music, why I write it, where my brain was at that time. You know, where it's at now. You know, and I'm just grateful, man. I'm grateful for you guys caring about what I do so much. Winnipeg Blue Bombers, that's fire. Yo, you're way the fuck over there. Like, I'm all the way out here in Seattle. That's crazy. Super love to you, Johnny, for tuning in from Canada, man. That's fire. I hope y'all win too, by the way. But yeah, you know, I'm super grateful for all the love. You know, we're gonna do another breakdown tomorrow, right? Because I was behind, so I was like, you know what, we're gonna do 2 days back to back. So either tomorrow, I want to make this very clear right now. Either I have some shit I need to take care of tomorrow. So I'm hoping to be here by 7. But if I can't be here by 7 p.m. tomorrow, we're going to either do 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. tomorrow. And that's probably hella late for some of y'all. And I get it if you can't be here. But we're going to do it tomorrow. Either way, we're doing this tomorrow. We're going to finish off the Mosaic album tomorrow. And then we're going to have another stream on Sunday. So just make sure you guys tune in to the community tab on my YouTube channel for all the updates. I'll be updating people there. And just watch the times. So as of right now, 7 p.m. But if we can't do 7 p.m., the latest it'll be would be 10 p.m. tomorrow. We're going to knock out the last couple songs. What's the last song? So we got The Grateful Skit. We got Unfamiliar. We appreciate the breakdown and the backstory. Man, look, JJ, I appreciate you just caring, bro. Like, for real. Like, because, you know, I make the music for myself. It's therapeutic for me. But also it means a lot to me when the music and the backstory touches, you know, you guys too, and you guys care about it. So that means a lot to me. So I'm grateful. And but yeah, we're gonna do the Grateful interlude. We're gonna do the Unfamiliar song. We're gonna do what's the other joint? That's a Pleasure skit, which is one that's really crazy to me. And then keep going with my man King Dow. We're gonna have King Dow, my brother, on here. He's another dope artist. He'll be sitting here with me tomorrow as we do this breakdown. So I'm looking forward to it for sure. It's gonna be super dope, super fire. What's the Thanksgiving plans looking like? Ooh, what a good question. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing for Thanksgiving. I don't know. That's a good question. What's yours? What's yours looking like? But yeah, so that's what we're doing. So we'll be back tomorrow between 7 and 10 p.m. I don't know yet. I don't know what time it's going to be, but it'll be between those times. I appreciate you guys coming. Shout out to you, Johnny. Shout out to JJ Big Kahuna. Shout out to everybody else who's been watching. I appreciate you for taking time out of your day to come through, watch, support, love. Please like, comment, subscribe, share if you haven't already. What's that say? The Lily Palilies? That's fire. Shout out to you for coming. You know, leave a like, comment, please. You know, tell me what I could do to make these better. You know, is the audio good? You know, do I sound good? Does the music sound good when I play it? You know, do you like the lighting? Like, what colors should I do? What moods should I set? But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow between 7 and 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to knock out the Mosaic album and have my man King Dow here also. So I look forward to that. And yeah, man, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it happening. That's crazy. That's funny. And what's your favorite side dishes? Favorite side dishes. I'm a weirdo. I love cranberry sauce. I'm actually working, so I'll get some leftovers again. Oh, okay, I see. That's nuts. Cranberry sauce. Gotta have a sweet potatoes, man. Mac and cheese type shit. So, yeah, I love it. But I'm gonna get out of here. 7 to 10 p.m. tomorrow. We'll be back. And you guys have a good night. Appreciate you for coming. It's your boy E Brown. It's the song breakdown. It's your boy E Brown, Emanuel Brown. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, comment on this video. Tell me what you think. We'll be back tomorrow.